ingredients that we're going to be using are 4 ounces of cake flour, 4 ounces of sugar, 4 eggs, lemon zest, and I've used 1 regular lemon, sugar water, and 0.4 ounces of baking powder. Some of the equipment that we're going to be using are pastry heads with the pastry bags, 1 large pastry head, 1 smaller. We're going to be using a half-sheet tray, a sill pad so the cake doesn't stick to our cake pan, pastry brush for the sugar water, a spatula, a cooling rack, something to display your cake in. I'm using this nice platter, and also a stand mixer with a whipping head. Okay, first we're going to add our 4 eggs into the stand mixer. Then we'll add the 4 ounces of sugar to our mixture, and we're going to slowly beat the eggs and sugar together for at least 10-15 minutes until it becomes fluffy and very smooth. Okay, and we start on low speed and we increase it gradually. Okay, our mixture with the sugar and eggs have beaten completely very well. It's risen up halfway and it has become fluffy, and now we're going to add our cake flour and our baking powder 1 spoon at a time, and we're going to beat this on low speed. Now that we have added the cake flour and the baking powder to the eggs and sugar, and we've beat it very well, we started on low speed and increased it to high speed, we're going to add the lemon zest. Now the lemon zest, I've just taken 1 lemon and I've grated the lemon, and that's all you do, and then we're just going to go ahead and add it to our mixture. Time to pour our cake batter in our half-sheet tray. But before we do that, make sure you have either parchment paper on the bottom or a sill pad. And I've gone ahead and I've put a little bit of margarine along the edges of the pan also. And that'll help the cake not stick to the edges or the bottom. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pour our cake batter into our tray. We start with along the edges of the tray. And then you can fill the center. We would like to try to even out as much as possible, and just by letting it sit for a minute, it'll help even out the whole tray with the cake batter. So our cake batter has filled our tray completely. And you can use your little pinky just to dab if there's any parts of the tray that are not filled. Your oven should be at 450 degrees Fahrenheit right now. You should turn on your oven while you just started mixing the sugar and the eggs together, so give it some time, however long it takes your oven to reach 450 degrees. And now we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven. This will cook for about 5 minutes, so we'll put 5 minutes and keep an eye on it. Okay, here's our cake. We just brought it out of the oven and it's cooked. It got cooked in 5 minutes. And we're going to peel the top layer of the cake off, just like that. We're not going to use this top layer. And right when you take it out of the oven, you peel it off. It comes off very easily then. Don't wait for a later time. And our cake looks beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip this cake onto a cooling rack like this. And we're going to gently take it off. And we're going to go ahead and peel off the sill pad or your parchment paper if you used parchment paper. This cake turned out beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Okay, put this to the side. And we're gonna put our tray back on it and flip it over again. There we go. And we're ready now to put our sugar water on the cake. Okay, we've got our sugar water, and I used 10 ounces of sugar to 250 ml of water, and we just bring that to a boil. We let it cool, and then we can use it on the cake. This helps give the cake a little bit of moisture and also a little bit of sweet taste to it. And so we just apply it to the cake like this, and you can do it in rows